Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm excited for Friday. I'm so happy that Friday is finally here. I know you all are probably extremely happy as well. Um, I am just popping out really quickly just to say hey, check in with everyone, see how everyone is doing. Um, Also to give thanks to everyone who responded on the previous video, giving those amazing topics that I am so excited to start. I think we're going to tap into those next week, just to give the week a fresh new start. But yes, great topics, good topics. I'm very excited to discuss those things, to talk about those things, and just give my perspective. Ultimately, that's what it is. Even though I feel like I'm all about stating facts with certain things, but I definitely feel like some of it is personal opinion and perspective. So I'm super duper excited for that next week. But I want to leave everyone with something to go into their weekend with. Just enjoy your life, You cannot control nothing in this world. Not your life, no one else's life. Like, you just can't. I'm going to walk a little bit today. But yeah, you can't control anything in this world. You can't control anything in this life. The only single thing that you absolutely positively have control over is legit yourself. And that's it. Literally, that's it. Don't talk about my cord. My little brother was talking about my cord the other day. Like, you need some ear pods. No, I don't. I love my cord. But the only thing you can control, guys, is yourself. Like, that's just it. That's just that. Like, you can't control anything else. I mean, that's literally factual. Think about it. There are so many things that has happened, maybe like to your life or someone around you, or maybe a situation that occurred unexpectedly. It don't have to necessarily even be anything bad, but think about how much control you had in the situation. The things that you can control is yourself, how you react to things, how you allow things to affect you, how you allow things to have, to the deal breakers, things that are like, okay, I have no control of this is happening, nothing I can do about it, but I can do this. Some of those things are kind of like, situational, where we do have a little bit of control. Like reactions, we definitely have control over that. You definitely have control over how you react to things, but that's pretty much it. That's like pretty much the gist of it. If it's something good that's going on in your life, you have a choice to embrace it. You have a choice to, receive it and just, take it in and celebrate yourself. Or you have a choice to minimize yourself and dim yourself down, dim your light, because you don't want to make someone else feel like, I don't want to feel too bright, like I'm shining too much, and, dimming someone else's light. Like, you have a choice in all of these things. Like, if this makes sense to you guys, I hope it does. But you have a choice in certain things, but majority of the things that you go through in your life, like, you don't have a lot of a choice in them. And I feel like we get so consumed and so wrapped up and so stressed out about the things that we absolutely positively cannot control. And ultimately what that ends up doing is it ends up just stressing us out, weighing us down, making us feel unhappy inside and stressed and overwhelmed and exhausted and drained. Like, you don't want to feel like that. I talk a lot about feeling light. The only way to truly feel light in this life is to not give life to those things that do not serve you, to those things that are not helping you, helping to elevate you, helping to, pull you to higher levels and higher heights in life. Like, things that exhaust you and drain you, those things don't serve you. They serve you no good purpose. And I'm all for serving yourself first. So I just want to speak that to somebody, because I feel like so many people, like, we just get so caught up in everybody else's mess. And for me, I love my family. Like, I love my family. But one thing about it is, like, I'm learning. I just was talking with my sister, like, I can't get so consumed with, with everything with my family anymore, because it's so easy to do that. But it's like, I can't do that, anymore. I can be there for them as much as I can, as much as possible. This is just an example from a personal perspective. Like, I can be there for them as much as possible, but, ultimately, I only could do so much because I'm on a journey myself, right? I'm on a journey myself. Like, I'm trying to figure some things out myself, so I can't do but so much right now. And that's just setting boundaries. We're going to have a topic discussion about that, and I'll give my opinion and perspective on that, because I've dealt with not having boundaries in relationships, like intimate relationships, and personal family and friend relationships. So I'll definitely be discussing some things about that. But I just, what we can control, like, that thing is so important. There's you can Google it. There's like a little chart. One of my coworkers printed it for all of us at work. And I'll share a picture of it. Actually, I think I'll make it the picture for this video today. But it just spoke so heavily to, like, setting healthy boundaries and giving more perspective to, like, what is really in my control and what is really not. And what it ended up bringing me? So much peace. It brought me so much peace, because I just looked at it and I was like, you know what? This makes so much sense. There's so many things I cannot control, and why stress myself out when there's nothing I can do about it? Think about it. Okay? So yeah, I'm headed back into work to finish up the rest of my day. But I'm going to hang out with my children this weekend and just have a really good time with them. There are a couple of things going on in the city where I live, where I reside. So, I'm just going to get out and hang out with my children this weekend and, try to have some fun, try to live a little bit, because life, like I always say, it be lifing. And, who wants to be stressed out every day? So the main things is that, like, our children can bring us so much joy and so much light. We just have to embrace them. We have to embrace ourselves. We have to embrace our journey, our paths, embracing. Once you learn to embrace the things of this world and the things of this life, you'll just be a lighter, freer, more clear-headed person in general. And that whole, like, unbothered statement, it'll just hit differently. It'll definitely hit differently. And I seen a quote today that I want to leave with you guys, or someone I follow. He said, vent to God. I hope the wind is not too windy, but he said, vent to God, because that way, your stuff can't go here and there and everywhere. Vent to God. And that's what I do. I have a circle, a very small circle, a very tight circle of people that I do talk to about, some intimate things in my life that I, from time to time just feel like I want to, get out. But I talk to God about everything. I have conversations in my car with the Lord every day. And I mean, like, as if I'm really talking to a person, and it helps. It helps so much, because keeping it inside and consuming those things, it's no good. It serves you no good purpose. It never really will. So don't keep anything inside. Find a way to find an outlet. Find a way to get rid of it. Find a way to get it out of you and, put it in the world, put it in the universe, put it somewhere, in a book. I don't care where you put it. Put it somewhere. But take it out of you so that you can feel lighter and freer, more clear-headed, more clear-minded. Your thoughts, you'll operate differently when you operating with a clear mind and not a cloudy mind. So this is just my advice for the weekend as we go into our weekend. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I hope you enjoy yourselves. And as always, I love you all, and I hope you have a really great weekend. See you guys on Monday. Be blessed. All right. Bye.